Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nazirah binti Mak Kati alias Muhammad Gati. My metric number H22A0301. Today I will present the topic of personality for the subject organization behavior. To know in more detail what personality is. Personality refer to our individuality in determine how we act and react and how we interest and react in the world. In addition, some researchers suggest that children learn personality from their parents, while others believe personality is developed from birth. This can be illustrated that there is a debate among researchers about how personality is formed. Some researchers argue that children develop their personality through learning and observing their parents' behavior. For example, a child who grows up in an environment where parents are open and expressive may also develop a similar personality. This is known as social learning theory, which states that children observe and imitate the behavior of the adult around them. On the other hand, other views support the aspect of personality are heavily influenced by genetic and biological factors inherited from birth. This means that traits such as emotional stability, propensity to socialize, and reaction to stress can be determined in part by an individual genetic. Therefore, personality is the result of a combination of both environmental and biological influences. Definition of personality. Character. Character refers to the fixed and unique characteristic possessed by an individual that determine the way they think, feel, and act. In an organization context, an individual character is important because it affects how they interact with colleagues, management, and customer. For example, an employee with a friendly and outgoing personality tends to have an easy time establishing positive relationships with others and may be more effective in roles that require a lot of social interaction, such as customer service or sales. Conversely, quieter and more introverted workers may be more comfortable in roles that require focus and independent work, such as research or data analysis. Thinking pattern. Thinking pattern refer to the way individuals process information and make decisions. In organization, thinking patterns play an important role in problem solving, innovation, and decision making. For example, an employee with an analytical mindset may excel at identifying complex issues and finding logical solutions, which is very useful in roles such as financial analysis or business strategy. On the other hand, an individual with a creative thinking pattern may be better at generating new ideas and solving problems with an innovative approach, which is very valuable in fields such as marketing or product design. Feeling. Feeling refers to the emotional and mood experienced by individuals that can influence their behavior and performance at work. Emotion play an important role in how employees respond to various situations at work, such as stress, conflict, or success. For example, employees who can regulate their emotion may be better able to cope with stressful situations without losing focus, such as crisis management or project deadline. On the other hand, emotionally sensitive employees may have difficulty coping with this challenge and may need additional support from colleagues or management. Behavior refers to actual action that individuals take in their work environment. This includes how they perform tasks, communication with colleagues, and contribute to organization culture. The behavior of individuals in organization is often influenced by their character, thought pattern, and feeling. For example, a disciplined and conscientious employee may demonstrate consistent behavior such as coming to work on time and completing tasks neatly, which make him a valuable asset in a role that requires accuracy and punctuality. There are 5 determinants of personality, namely brain. The function and structure of the brain play an important role in shaping a person's personality. Part of the brain are also involved in planning and decision making, relate to emotional and responses to threat, influence our reaction to situation at work. Physical factor. Physical characteristics such as health, fitness, and impression also affect a person's personality and how they interact in the workplace. Good health can increase resilience, energy level, and a positive attitude, while health problems can affect mood, performance, and ability to withstand stress. Social factors. Social factors include influence from family, parents, and other social interaction. These include how a person was raised, their relationship with others, and the social role they hold. Social experience can shape belief, attitude, and the way a person communication and function in group. Culture and religion factor. Culture and religion shape a person's worldview, value, and behavior norms. These include belief and practice learned from childhood, as well as how individuals understand and relate themselves to the larger community. Culture and religion influence aspects such as teamwork, hierarchy, and moral value in the work environment. Hereditary factor. Hereditary factor involve personality traits inherited from previous generations. These include traits such as a tendency toward extroversion and introversion, emotional stability, and causation. Heredity provides the genetic basis that influence a person's basic tendencies in the way they act and interest. Personality trait. Trait theory is an approach to the study of human personality. The goal of this theory is to measure characteristics that are also defined aspects of habit, thought, and emotion. There are 2 models, which are the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and the bit file model. Locus of control. People with an internal locus of control tend to be less influenced by others. They are more politically active and more motivated, while an internal locus of control is to blame in external forces for everything and consider events in their life as happening regardless of their own effort. Machiavellians refer to the degree to which the individual is practical in his approach, maintain an emotional distance from others, and believe that the end justify the mean. Self-esteem is a term used in psychology to reflect a person's overall emotional assessment of his or her own worth. Risk-taking is the tendency to engage in potentially harmful or dangerous behavior and at the same time provide an opportunity for some type of outcome that is perceived as positive. The latter is type A, type B personality. It is associated with Argentine. On the other hand, type B is a lower characteristic than this. Realistic. Prefer physical activity that requires skill, strength, and coordination. Traits include being genius, stable, conforming, and practical. Examples of professions include electric, farms, and engineers. Investigative. Prefer working with theory and information, thinking, organizing, and understanding. Traits include being analytical, curious, and independent. Example of lawyer. Artistic. Character. Prefer creative, original, and unsystematic activity that allow creative expression. Traits include being imaginative, disorderly, idealistic, emotional, and impractical. Example of professional include artist, musically, fashion designer, and creative writer. Social. Prefer activity that involve helping, healing, or developing others. Traits include being cooperative, friendly, sociable, and understanding. Example of professional include doctor, social worker, and teacher. Enterprising. Prefer competitive environment, leadership, influence, selling, and status. Traits include being ambitious, domineering, energetic, and self-confident. Example of professional include real estate agent, entrepreneur, politician, marketing, and sales. Conventional. Prefer rule, regulate, orderly, and unavoidable activity. Traits include being conforming, practical, argumentative, and inflexible. Example of professional include accountant and editor.